Okay, if you're a pet parent, you already know that keeping track of your furry best friend's life can literally feel like a full-time job. You know the drill. Vet records stuffed in some random kitchen drawer, a messy mental checklist of medication times, and a calendar full of vague reminders. Well, today, we're diving into how to transform those scattered, stressful pet care details into a perfectly streamlined digital brain. We're taking a really close look at a pet care planner that actually does all this heavy lifting for you. Let's just jump right in. Be completely honest with me for a second. When is your dog's next rabies shot due? Or, say, your cat's annual booster? Do you actually remember the exact date without feeling a sudden spike of panic? Look, the mental load of pet parenting is incredibly real. We're constantly juggling these absolutely crucial healthcare timelines in our heads, right alongside our own busy lives. This planner is specifically designed to eliminate that exact feeling of panic. So, how do we actually move from that chaos to total calm? Well, the blueprint is right here, and it's amazingly straightforward. Step one, add your pets. Step two, log vaccinations and medications. Step three, understand the color alerts. And step four, print your pet sitter sheet. That's really it. It's built to get your entire digital planner set up and running in under 5 minutes. Now, what's really interesting here is the core philosophy of this whole system. Down in the welcome guide, there's a quick tip that serves as the absolute golden rule for this entire tool. And it's this: you only ever type into the light yellow input cells. That's the real genius of it. If you're someone who gets totally intimidated by spreadsheets or complicated formulas, you don't need to worry at all. The system handles all the math, the formatting, and the organization completely behind the scenes. You literally just fill in the yellow boxes, and the planner takes care of the rest. Section 1. The Central Multi-Pet Dashboard. Let's move directly into the command center where all that setup data aggregates. The Multi-Pet Health and Care Dashboard is a live overview, meaning it updates completely in the background as you fill in the other areas. You've got tracking for next vaccine due, vaccine status, active meds, and even training percentages. And what's absolutely fantastic is that it tracks up to 8 pets simultaneously. So if you have a multi-pet household, you never ever have to cross-reference multiple documents or folders again. The whole shebang is right there at a single glance. Of course, that multi-pet automation has to start somewhere, right? And it starts in the Pet Profiles Input tab. Remember those light yellow cells we just talked about? This is where you enter the basic details. For example, we've got Buddy, a 28-kilogram lab, and Whiskers, a 4.5-kilogram Persian cat. You also link them right away to their primary vet, Dr. Sarah Lee, in this case. By just typing this baseline information in once, it instantly seeds the rest of the planner. You are not going to have to type Buddy's name or Dr. Lee's phone number a dozen times across different pages. Section 2. Tracking health and medications. So the absolutely crucial point here is understanding how the system communicates with you. And it does this through incredibly intuitive color alerts. It actively manages due dates for you, replacing all that stressful mental math with instant visual cues. It's a foolproof traffic light motif. Green means all is good. Yellow means something is due within 30 days, so you can plan ahead. And red means it's due within 7 days or it's already overdue, meaning you need to take action right now. Let's actually see that in action. Over in the Health and Vaccination Tracker, you've got those color alerts aggressively working for you. You enter the date a vaccine was given, and the next due date automatically calculates based on a standard 365-day annual schedule. Notice how it instantly flags Buddy's DHPP booster, his flea and tick treatment, and Whiskers' FVRCP vaccine as due soon in bright, unmissable red. There's zero guessing involved. The planner is literally waving a red flag to tell you exactly what your pets need and exactly when they need it. Now, let's look at how this builds into their daily routines. This exact same dynamic flagging applies perfectly to the medication and daily routine log. Here, you're tracking dosage, timing, and who actually gives the medication. But the magic happens with the refill status. It turns yellow to remind you to refill Whiskers' 5 mg evening allergy medication and Buddy's heartworm prevention. It flags refill soon because it knows that 30-day window is approaching. It completely eliminates that awful sinking feeling when you open the pill bottle at 8 p.m. and realize it's completely empty. Section 3. The Ultimate Pet Sitter Sheet. Okay, this feature is arguably the ultimate lifesaver for anyone who travels frequently, works long hours, or just relies on pet sitters. We all know the old, chaotic way of leaving town, right? You're packing your bags, the taxi is practically honking outside, and you're frantically scribbling messy sticky notes about feeding quirks and desperately trying to remember the emergency vet's phone number. Contrast that nightmare with this planner's completely hands-off solution. You are simply clicking print on a comprehensive emergency sheet that is already filled out for you.
Once you print it, you've got this auto-filled pet sitter quick reference sheet ready to go. Because you've been managing your pet's life in the other tabs all along, this page is essentially already finished. Right before you walk out the door, you just hit print. It automatically pulls in that Buddy and Whiskers live here, it pulls Dr. Sarah Lee's phone number, it details that Buddy gets exactly 1 tablet of heartworm prevention in the morning, it even lists specific behavioral quirks, like how one of them is terrified of thunder and hides under the bed. All your emergency contacts, walk notes, and access keys are perfectly formatted on one crisp, super legible sheet.
Section 4. Mastering Training and Contacts. Beyond just survival mode, the basics of health and feeding, the planner also brilliantly organizes the extra miles of pet parenting. Take the Training Progress Journal. You can track specific commands, the sessions logged, and a calculated mastery percentage. So Buddy has a 90% mastery of sit, meaning he's super reliable. Whiskers has a 40% mastery on come when called, because as the notes clearly state, she's incredibly inconsistent and only treat motivated. And what's really cool is this mastery percentage feeds right back to your central dashboard. Then you have the comprehensive vet and vendor contact book. This securely stores every vital business you rely on, from Jamie's Pet Sitting, who's bonded and insured, to Posh Grooming Salon, and even your pet insurance policy number. The whole network is centralized. When we really summarize the true value of this tool, it all comes down to a quote stated right in the welcome guide. Enjoy the peace of mind. Your pet's care is now 1 click away. This really proves that we aren't just looking at a fancy spreadsheet here. We're looking at a guaranteed system for total clarity. It takes all those fragmented, highly stressful aspects of pet care and transforms them into something totally manageable and completely proactive. So I'm going to leave you with this thought to consider. How much mental space will you get back when your pet's life is finally running on autopilot? Just imagine the personal relief and the sheer freedom of outsourcing all your scattered tracking to a secure, reliable digital brain. No more missed vaccines, no more frantic sticky notes, just a lot more quality, stress-free time to actually spend with your best friend. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, here's to happier, healthier, and much more organized pet parenting.